In this video, we'll show you how to run a DBT cloud job after verifying data loads in BigQuery. Let's dive in. So jumping right inside the fleet builder in Shipyard, we want to first search for our BigQuery blueprints over here on the left side of our screen. So we're going to use the execute query blueprint. So this is just going to send a query to BigQuery to test and make sure the data is there. You can see whenever you click on that, it's going to create a vessel for us in the fleet builder, as well as pop up the authorization guide. If this is your first time using BigQuery inside of Shipyard, if you work through that guide, it'll help you find all the things you need to do for security and things of that sort. So I'm gonna close that for right now. I'm gonna name my vessel verify data load. Okay, so that we need our query. So I'm just gonna use just a select star. I won't need a limit on this one. Just select star from this table. Of course, as you get more complex in your data models, you probably want to do something more than just a select star. If you're trying to verify some data or verify something that's happening in your data, but that'll work just for our example here. And then I need to copy and paste my service account in there, and then our BigQuery execute query vessel is set up and ready to go. It's important to note that inside of each vessel, we also have email notifications you can set up for any error or for completion of an on-demand run, or guardrails for the number of retries, the time between retries and runtime cutoff as well. Okay, so our BigQuery vessel is ready to go. So now we can go look for our DBT cloud vessels, our blueprints, I'm sorry. We want our execute job. So I'm going to click that. Again, that authorization guide's going to pop up. Execute DBT cloud job. And then we want our service token from DBT, our account ID, and our job ID. And again, our authorization guide will tell you where to find these things, but they're going to be up in your URL of your DBT Cloud instance. So our DBT Cloud vessel is completely set up, so now we can connect them together. And again, just kind of reading this fleet before we save it and start running it. So first off, we're going to send that query to BigQuery to verify our data load. If that's successful, which is what this middle is telling us, if it's successful, then we will execute our DBT Cloud job. So it looks like it's set up like we want it to be. So now I'm going to go to my fleet settings over here and name this fleet. So I'm going to name it BigQuery to DBT Cloud and verify data load. Okay, so now we can click Save and Finish in the bottom right hand corner of our screen here. This is going to take us to a page telling us that the fleet has been created successfully, as you see here, and I can go ahead and click Run Your Fleet. So it's going to tell us that the fleet has been successfully scheduled to run immediately. So in Shipyard, we call this an on-demand run. So you can start an on-demand run and try to Shipyard at any time by clicking this purple Run Now button on the top right-hand corner of your screen. That's going to be there anytime you're working with a fleet, so you can click that just to kick off a run if you want to test something or just get your run in. As well as we also have a trigger tab here where you can schedule triggers based on time, and then we also have an API trigger so that you can programmatically kick off your fleet run as well. You can see that whenever we do an on-demand run, it puts us directly into the fleet log here, so we can see a live output of what's happening in our fleet run. You can see that our first vessel is already finished, as verified data load. I can click inside of that Gantt chart, and it's going to tell me the information, how long it took to run, 23 seconds, when it started, when it finished, as well as some output here from the Python vessel run here that set, the query that we set up here. The service account is hidden. So that, if you export your logs and put them somewhere, someone can't just pop in and grab your service account, which is great. And you can see that it says that your query has been successfully executed there. So I'm going to go back to my fleet log. Again, you can see that as soon as that one finished, the second vessel kicked off. So our DBT Cloud one kicked off, and it says it's kicking off job 24990 on account 19812. I can go to that run here. If I refresh this page, you can see that we have it running, and it's run by Shipyard here. So it even tells you that Shipyard is the one that ran it. So yeah, in this video, we talked about how you can verify data load inside of BigQuery, and if it is verified, you can kick off a DBT Cloud run. If you have any questions about this solution or how you can use Shipyard in your organization, use the link in the description to set up a time to chat with our team of data experts. If you want to see more tutorials like this one, check out these related videos.